Hey, what's up, everyone? I figured, in light of the Hunger Games prequel book that told the story of, the Capitol's President Cornelius Snow, I figured it'd be interesting, I guess, go back, and see the Hunger Games movie again to kind of like, I guess, like a refresher. So I figured, in light of that, I guess it'd be best to talk about the first Hunger Games movie and books. And I guess for those that do or don't already know, it's the story of Katniss Everdeen, played by Jennifer Lawrence, who uh, volunteers to become a tribute in the 74th annual Hunger Games, which basically the premise is it's because of the results of the pariah, the rebellion, you know that led to the events of the book being what it is. The Capitol decides that every year, one boy and one girl from each of the 13 districts, volunteer in like a battle to the death until like one wins. So Candace decides, instead of her younger sister Primrose being involved, she decides to end up taking her sister's place. And then of course Candace becomes an unlikely hero because she didn't like how would you say, volunteer in the Hunger Games, had a fame or glory or fortune or things like that, but just, I guess, doing, I guess, the right thing as a sister. So, her younger sister, uh, Primrose, wouldn't be involved. And then, of course, there's also, Katniss's potential love interest, played by Josh Hutcherson, the Peter Millark character. And then, of course, you got the Haymitch character, played by Woody Harrelson, and Effie Trinket, played by Elizabeth Banks, from the Spider-Man trilogy, and and of course, Donald Sutherland plays the President Cornelius Snow, the would-be tyrannical president of the Capitol. So that's that. So it's like I would say, the Hunger Games is a rather interesting story because yes, it is a very dark tale, but it also shows that sometimes you have to make the difficult choices, and you have to like fight for what you believe in. Otherwise, the country that people love would dissolve into chaos and tyranny, and that's kind of like the journey Candace has to go through. In the film and the book, she becomes the unlikely hero, and of course, she gets her Mockingjay pin, which kind of starts like a chain reaction, which leads to like a rebellion against the Capitol and the other two in the Catching Fire and Mockingjay books and films. But more about that another time. So that's that. All right, everyone. Thanks again for watching, and curious to see what people think about the Hunger Games even after all these years later. All right, thanks. Bye.